Hi friends, happy Thursday. Today I have a story for you. You may have heard before. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's called The Little Engine That Could by Watty Piper. Now, this is a great story about perseverance, which means never giving up, even when something gets really, really tricky. So let me go ahead and read this for you today. And it's an old story. Like I said, it's an oldie but a goodie. You can even look at the illustrations here. Do I have what it's illustrated by? I'll turn to the front page and see in a minute, but you can even see how old these pictures are. Look at that clown. Wow. All right, so the little engine that could. Do I have an illustrator in here? Illustrated by George and Doris Hawman. Long time ago. Oh, back in 1976, I think this was made. Holy moly. So it says, chug, 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 puff, 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 ding dong, ding dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train. Now this is a interesting book because on every page it doesn't end with a period. So this sentence actually keeps going even though I turned the page. So I'm going to reread that last part. It says, she was a happy little train. Special friend, did you want to say hi?
Boy.
You want to say hello?
Hi.
Hi. Okay. For she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were filled full of good things for boys and girls. There were toys, there were giraffes with long necks, toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with almost no necks at all, even baby elephants. There were dolls, dolls with blue eyes, dolls with yellow curls. Then there's more. I'm going to turn the page. It says dolls with brown eyes and brown bobbed heads and funny little toy clowns that you've ever seen. The funniest little toy clowns you've ever seen. There were cars full of toy engines and airplanes and tops and jackknives and picture puzzles and books and every kind of thing boys and girls could want. Boy, a train that carried all fun toys. How cool. But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls to eat, like big golden oranges, red-cheeked apples, bottles of creamy milk for their breakfast, spinach for their dinners, peppermint drops, and lollipops. Wow, so the train carried toys and special food and treats. The train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily, and then all of a sudden she stopped with a jerk. She simply could not go another inch. She tried and tried, but her wheels would not turn. Wonder if something in her engine broke down. Special friend, do you need me to pause my screen? I'm back again. So it says, what were all those good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do without the wonderful toys to play with and the good food to eat? Here comes the shiny new engine, said the funny little clown who jumped out of the train. Let us ask him to help us. So all the dolls and the toys cried together. I don't think it was cried, but they cried for help, like help. Please, shiny new engine, would you please pull our train over the mountain? Our train is broken and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or any good food to eat unless you help us. Do you think the shiny engine is going to help? I would hope so, right? But the shiny new engine snorted. I pull you. I am a passenger engine. I have just carried a fine big train over the mountain with more cars than you've ever dreamed of. My train had sleeping cars with comfortable beds, a dining car where waiters brought whatever hungry people wanted to eat, and a parlor in which people sit in soft armchairs and they look out big plate glass windows. I pull you? Indeed not. And off he steamed to the round house where engines live when they are not busy. How sad the little train and all the dolls and toys felt. Then the little clown called out. He called out, but it's going to go on the next page, so I'll show you the picture. The passenger engine is not the only one in the world. Here is another engine coming. That's a great and big strong one. Let's ask him for help. The little toy clown waved his flag, and the big strong engine came to a stop. Please, oh please, big engine, cried all the dolls and toys. Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine broke. And then it says, and all the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain won't have any toys to play with or any food to eat unless you help us. But the big strong engine bellowed, I am a freight engine. I have just pulled a big train loaded with big machines over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I am very important. I won't pull the likes of you. Boy, that's not being helpful or kind. So off the freight train puffed. The little train and all the dollhouses were sad. Cheer up, said the little toy clown. The freight engine is not the only train in the world. Here comes another one. He looks very old and tired, but our train is so little, perhaps he can help us. So the little toy clown waved his flag at the dingy, that means kind of dingy, that is dingy, I said dingy, the dingy, rusty old engine, and it stopped. Please, kind engine, cried all the dolls and toys together, won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine is broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or any good food to eat unless you help. But the rusty old engine sighed. I am so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot. Well, at least he was kinder, and he said, geez, I'm tired. I have the wind blowing in the window. It's making my hair crazy over here. And off he rumbled to the roundhouse, chugging. I cannot, said the train. Then indeed the little train was very sad, and the dolls and toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, here's another engine coming, a little blue engine, a very little one. Maybe she will help us. The very little engine came, chug, chug, chugging merrily along. When she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. Boy, that looks like an awfully little train. Do you think that train's going to be able to help? I don't know. What's the matter, my friends? She asked kindly. Oh, little blue engine, cried the dolls and toys. Will you pull us over the mountain? The engine is broken down, and the good boys and girls won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please help us. I'm not very big, said the little blue engine. They use me only for switching trains in the yard. I have never been over the mountain. But we must get over the mountain before the children awake, said the dolls and toys. The very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the doll's eyes and thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys. Then it says, or food unless she helped. Then she said, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And she hitched herself in the little train. She tugged and pulled and tugged and pulled slowly and slowly, and they started off. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all the dolls and toys began to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug, the little blue engine, said the little blue engine. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. So funny, the other train had said, I can't, but this one keeps saying, I think I can, I think I can. So it's actually telling itself, I think I can do this, I think I can do this. I've done that before. I've been in situations, and I can't even remember specifically what, but I was pretty nervous about something, and I did repeat to myself, I can do this, I can do this. It's okay to do that sometimes. You got to boost yourself up. So I think I can, I think I can. And up, 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 faster and faster and faster, the little engine climbed until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down the valley lay the city. Hooray! Cried the funny little clown and all the dolls and toys. The good little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us, kind little blue engine. And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountain, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could. So he said the whole time, I think I can. And then he says, I thought I could. So friends, that's a nice story about perseverance. And actually it's about kindness too, because the other trains weren't very kind until the little blue engine came along and was kind and willing to try and told himself, I can do it. And he did. And then everybody was happy in the end. So that's a great story, friends, that I wanted to share with you today. And I will see you all later. Bye.